Welcome to Win Online, your channel for educational videos. This is a first term English exam paper for grade 2, and the book that we are using is Collins English Skill. Before this video, previously I have uploaded the first term English exam for grade 1 using the same product. So if you have missed that video, go and watch that first. So for grade 2 also, the duration is 3 hours and total marks are 100. As all of our exam papers are comprised of different sections, so this also comprises of all the different sections which actually represent the skills, the language skills that the children should have at this stage. So section 1 is reading, and reading section has got 4 questions in it, 4 parts. It comprises of 4 parts. So part 1 is look at the pictures and say the words. Pictures are given. There are 5 pictures and the total marks are 2.5. Part 2 is look at the pictures and read the words. So the pictures are also given and the words are also given, so the students are supposed to read them. Part 3 is no picture clue is given and the students are supposed to read the words. These are 10 words, so that's why the marks are 5. And part 4 is read the following passage. So it is not words, it is full sentences, and the students have to read from sentence number 1 right up to the end, and they have to stop and express the punctuation marks while they are reading. So if it is a question that can you find them all on a map, then the student should be able to read it like a question. They shouldn't be reading it like can you find them all on a map, not like that. So they should be able to express the punctuation in their reading. Total marks are 5. Section B comprises of spellings. Part 1 is write spellings of these words. These are easy words. The list is given at the end of this paper. When I will share the teacher's guideline with you, I will share the list of these words. Part 1 comprises of phonetic words. Part 2 is look and say words, and we all know that look and say words are those words which defy the rules of phonics, so which cannot be broken down according to the phonetic rules. So the students need to learn both type of vocabulary. They need to break down the words into phonics, into different parts, and they also need to know the spellings of the words that cannot be broken down according to the phonetic rules. Then part 3 is common core vocabulary words. These words are taken from the list of words that are given at the beginning of every unit. And part 4 is they will be writing a paragraph, not words but a paragraph for dictation. So as you can see, the marks division is the same as in section A. Part 1 and 2 are 2.5 full marks, and part 3 and 4 are 5 full marks. Part C is phonics. Circle the correct word. So by looking at the picture and circling the correct word, the students are exhibiting their knowledge of phonics. So tap and tan. So unless and until they know the sound, that the difference between the sounds of N and P, they cannot circle the correct word. So part 1, 2.5 marks. Part 2 is about the blends, so they have to circle the initial blend. So clock, there is an initial blend for this. BL, CL and GL, they have to encircle the correct one. Part 3 is write the correct missing letters. Vowels again, these all are CVCs, so they need to understand the difference between net and pin and bin and bat. They are using vowels to complete these words. And part 4 is they will read the sentence, make sense of the sentence, and then choose the correct word to fill in the blank. So I sleep in my bunk. It cannot be bank. So the camel has a big hump. It cannot be hunt. So this part has 5 marks. As you can see, in every section, the difficulty level gradually increases. So in every section, part 1 is very, very easy, while part 4 is a little bit challenging. Now we come to the next section, which is section D, and this is about grammar. In grade 2, the students have done questions. So write a question mark for each sentence. Where do you live? What's your name? Do you have a sister? Do you have a pet? How old are you? Then unscrambling the sentences. So the jumbled up sentences are given. They have to not only unscramble it, but also put the capital letter in the right place. And part 3 is circle the nouns, because in grade 2 they are doing nouns also. So sentences are given, they just have to circle the nouns in these sentences. And part 4 is about homophones, the same sounding words which sound the same but their spellings are different, and that's why their meanings are also different. Again, 4 parts, and total marks for this section are 20. So section A had total marks were 15, section B total marks were 15 again, section C total marks were 15, but now section D the total marks are 20 because every section has 5 marks. Part E is comprehension, and as I explained to you earlier, that the comprehension passage needs to be given, and then questions are supposed to be answered by the students, not answering comprehension questions off the memory, because those will be only checking the memory of the students, not comprehension. Comprehension means to understand something completely. So reading comprehension passage, again taken from the book, and there are 5 questions given at the end. Total marks are 20, so every answer carries 4 marks. And the last but not the least, a very important section is communication skills. This has got 15 marks, 5 questions. Do you enjoy reading stories? There are 2 options. You have to take the right option in front. So if the student answers in a complete sentence or doesn't answer at all. And then, what is the name of your favorite story? Name any 2 characters of this story. What do these characters do? And what do you like about this story? Why do you like this story? So this conversation is purely open-ended. The students can name any story. It's not important that they name some story that is given in the textbook only. They can name any story as long as they can answer all the questions. They can tell that why do they like the story, what are the names of the characters, what do these characters do. That is fine. So this is an open-ended section. Guidelines section A, set a time limit for each task. Ask the students to read quickly and carefully. If the time is finished, move to the next part. So reading is, they should be fluent in reading by this stage. So they should not be stopping and thinking and spending the whole day on just reading one word or one paragraph. Give 3 seconds to attempt an unknown word and give 3 tries to correct the misread word. Section B, if one letter is written wrongly or placed wrongly, it is considered a mistake because it makes the whole word wrong. So the spelling list for the part A is drip, slum, crate, lip, and drum. Section B, part 1. Part 2, look and say words these, him, have, where, were, and there. Common core vocabulary words: church, cold, mountains, bow, leader, spring, autumn, stable, hot, and path. And the sentences that you will give, the paragraph that you will give for dictation is: one summer day, a group of spiders met some ants. They all wanted to rest under one tree. We challenge you to a soccer match, said the spiders. Section C, make the students say the words and then write the initial sounds. There are initial blends also, so they have to say the word first and then write the blend. General instructions: you can divide the paper into different segments according to the sections, help students in completing one section and then moving on to the next one. You can also administer this paper over the course of 2 days. Like you can maybe you can do the reading and the dictation part on one day and then do the grammar and the comprehension and the conversation part on the other day, or you can do the reading and comprehension on reading and conversation on one day, and do the remaining parts on the other day. But always inform the parents in advance, and the student should always know in advance what will be the pattern of the exam paper and how this exam paper will be administered to them. Like, how will they sit down and do it? Will they do it in one day, or will it be split over a course of time? Because keeping the parents and children in loop makes the children more confident while they are doing the exams. They are not caught by surprise. And also, the parents do not come to you and complain that, oh, you did not tell us and we prepared the student for spelling, but you did reading on that day. So, according to your class dynamics, according to the strength of your students, according to your own time, by all means, divide this paper and then give it to the students. Support them as much as you can, so that the exam reflects the true capability of the students, and it also reflects the true level at which the students are at this stage, or the true level of English what they have grasped in the first term in grade 2. That's all for today. As I say always, PDFs of this exam paper are available. If you need them, please comment on the video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to our channel.